Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Polyglot Grind. Again, as always, it has been a very long time since the last time I made a video, and I apologize for that. But today, as I mentioned in my last video, I talked about how I'd started the blog, and I think I also talked about how I was learning Russian at the time, if I remember correctly. I'll explain where I'm at linguistically as soon as I talk about the blog a bit more. So anyway, blog has been up since I posted that last video. I didn't want to share the link just yet because I had hardly any content on the blog. My original goal was to hit 15 posts, I think, and then I was going to share it on YouTube, but then I hit 15 and I was like, okay, maybe when I hit 20. But I know what's going to happen. I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to hit 20, then I'm going to be like, okay, let me wait till I hit 25, and then it's going to be 30 and so on. So I'm just going to finally share it now. So my blog name is thepolyglotgrind.com, just like my YouTube channel, just so that everything was like connected, you know, because like my YouTube channel name is The Polyglot Grind, so I figured it'd be a smart idea to just make my blog name thepolyglotgrind.com. I'll be posting a link in the description so it's easy for you guys to find, so you guys don't have to type anything in. You can just click on the link. And yeah, so on the blog I talk about a lot of personal experiences, self-development related things, obviously language learning related things, because that's what my YouTube channel is about. And everything I talk about on the blog, at least so far, is something that I've experienced before. I don't like the idea of trying to write about something that I haven't personally experienced, because then it doesn't feel that authentic, if that makes sense. So everything on the blog is a personal experience or a language learning technique that I've actually used or experience that I've actually had. So that pretty much wraps up the blog part of the video. And as I said, the link will be in the description below. And now I'll talk about where I'm at linguistically. So in the last video, if I remember correctly, I was learning Russian. I am no longer learning Russian right now, unfortunately. I would love to go back to it, but I'm not learning Russian at the moment. I'm sorry if that disappoints anybody. Right now, what I'm doing is I am studying about 10 to 20 minutes of Chinese every morning, just because, like, I don't know, I feel like it helps me like get going and it helps me wake up. My goal right now is not to really study Chinese per se, it's more to just keep it fresh in my mind and like kind of refresh it, because Chinese has always been one of the languages that I neglect. The other thing I'm doing is I'm reviewing my Danish. So in the morning I wake up and the first thing I do is I'll either just like read something random or I'll read one of the books I'm reading, and then I'll do my 10 to 20 minutes of Chinese. I'm doing it on Link. I'm just going through some basic stories and stuff on Link, and just that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just going through some basic stories. When I don't know a word, as usual, I look it up, but I'm not really putting that much effort into it. I'm more just trying to just make sure that I'm being exposed to Chinese every day. And then I also try to watch like 1 or 2 Chinese YouTube videos in the morning just to kind of complement my review on Link. Other than that, I am also passively refreshing my Danish at the same time. So what I do is I do Chinese in the morning and then I do Danish later on in the day, preferably after at least 4 hours have passed. And just like with Chinese, I'm not trying to actively put in a lot of effort into it. I'm just refreshing it to keep it fresh, because I've met quite a few Danish people this year, so I thought it would be a good idea to just refresh it, because whenever I get a chance to speak Danish, even though I wouldn't really count it yet as one of the languages that I can speak, I find that I struggle a lot. So I figured if I'm meeting a lot of Danish people, I may as well just go and improve my Danish so that when I meet more Danish people, I can have a more comfortable conversation and preferably keep the conversation in Danish. It's pretty much the same reason I learned Portuguese. I kept meeting Brazilians and I just figured, why not go learn Portuguese, because then I can talk to them in Portuguese and get some practice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So the blog is up, as you guys know from the last video, and yeah, I'm going to post a link in the description, and feel free to check it out. And that's where I'm at linguistically. I'm going to continue to focus on the blog for now, so I won't be posting that many videos on YouTube. Once again, I apologize for the hiatus, but yeah, I'll be focusing on the blog till I can get more content out, and then I'm going to try and work on both. But anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy the blog.